Good evening. I'm Sophia Smoot.
And I'm Denise White, and welcome everybody. Curtis Reeves says that he was afraid for his life when he shot and killed a man inside a movie theater. They had been arguing over a cell phone, and now we're learning how Reeves plans to prove it was a justifiable shooting under Florida's Stand Your Ground law. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez has been reviewing some new evidence that we have not heard before, Gloria.
This is so true, and here is the motion right here. In it, it says Reeves was actually the victim first, and he says he felt trapped in his seat by the man he ended up shooting.
Popcorn was flying.
The moment he snatched that popcorn away from Mr. Reeves, he committed a forcible felony against him.
A cell phone thrown.
The weight of that phone, with the OtterBox case on it, weighed more than a cue ball.
And a gun was fired.
I had to use the force that was necessary to save myself and protect myself. And I used that force by shooting Olson.
Those are just some of the arguments being made in a 50-page Stand Your Ground motion filed by attorneys for Curtis Reeves. Attorney Anthony Rickman, who is not connected to the case, reviewed the motion for Fox 13.
Going to ask the judge to put herself in Reeves' position now, based on his age, his experience, all the things he's dealt with in his life in law enforcement.
The retired Tampa police captain, who was 71 at the time, is accused of shooting to death 43-year-old Chad Olson in a Wesley Chapel movie theater during a dispute over texting.
One of the things people ask, well, why is he even in a movie theater with a gun in the first place?
In the motion, Reeves' attorneys say Florida law allows retired and off-duty officers to carry a gun into a movie theater or anywhere else. And Reeves wasn't the only one with a gun in the theater that day.
That off-duty officer who disarmed Mr. Reeves, he also had a gun on him, and he wasn't even working.
And the lead detective in Reeves' case.
The detective admits in depositions that he himself, off-duty, carries a firearm in that same movie theater.
Reeves' attorneys say the cell phone Olson threw at him had an OtterBox protective case on it and weighed more than a cue ball or baseball. That, they say, is considered a deadly weapon.
If Mr. Olson, for instance, had taken a cue ball out of his pocket, threw it at point-blank range in Reeves' face, of course we're going to say that's a deadly weapon.
Florida's Stand Your Ground law allows you to meet force with force if you feel your life is in imminent danger. Rickman believes Reeves has a pretty convincing case.
I'm 71 years old. I'm frail. Just had hip surgery because I have a simple fall. This man is 6'4". He's standing towering over me. He's made threats against me. He's thrown something at me. And what Reeves is going to argue is that I had reason to believe, based on all these circumstances, that I was going to be a victim.
Now, Reeves' attorneys will argue all of these points in a hearing in January. Reeves himself is expected to take the stand in his own defense. And if Reeves wins, he walks away a free man. If he loses, then he will go to a trial. And, of course, a jury will then decide his fate. We will continue to follow this case closely. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Gloria Gomez. Back to you.
All right, Gloria, thank you.